All right, phenomenal. I think we are now streaming. I'll just double check. Switch account.
This guy feels like a woman's purse sometimes.
All right, perfect. I think that we're now officially streaming. I'll just double check. Officially before.
Official.
Yeah, let's see now.
This guy feels like a woman's purse sometimes.
All right, perfect. I think that we're now officially streaming. I'll just double check. Officially before.
Official.
Yeah, let's see now. Now we're good. We are officially good. I've checked. All right. Hey guys, this is probably the fifth or sixth welcome that I've done. Welcome. Appreciate having you on stream. If you do join, if you don't, we'll see you in another one. Maybe, perhaps. Welcome to Rees Media. We are a social media agency and we do lots of content for businesses. We also do marketing for businesses as well. And I do a lot of talking in my day. So I do a lot of editing and a lot of just client acquisition and a lot of the run around of the business and doing all those types of things. And I don't do enough filming and talking. So I was hoping to talk a little bit more and share some of our successes and how we got to where we are here, and also give a little bit of behind the scenes to what this kind of work entails. So I'm going to get right into it. I've actually got my screen on the other thing as I am working. So let's get into it. Okay, so today I had a shoot in the morning with one of our butchery clients. We're going to be doing, we do monthly content, social media content to sort of get their business out there, get their brand out there, show their company values and so on. Because even a butchery has company values, right? Because a lot of things that people don't get to see are the nitty-gritties behind the scenes, such as, you know, he might reject me because it's not high enough quality for what he's trying to put out there. He may have high standards for his staff members, and these are things that you would never know unless you're actually getting to see it in content. So we do a lot of different types of content, skits for them, some content that sort of shows the humility behind what they do and why they do it, sharing their story as well. We also work with different businesses, cafes, makeup artists, skincare clinics, dealerships, and so on. And then we also have a wedding side to the business as well. But let's just jump right into it. I'm not going to get into the nitty gritties because they can be a little bit boring. Right now, I just want to jump into editing today's work. Well, first and foremost, I'm actually going to set up the folders for today's work on the drive. So the very first thing I'm going to do is create a new folder called Algernon Butchery March content. Yep, there we go. Now we filter by date modified. Okay, let's actually share this screen so that you guys can see what I'm doing. That way it'll be a little bit better. It's not so weird. But before I share the screen, I'm just gonna quickly fix up one or two things here. If you hear me talking to anyone, that's Brendan, who I've got over there. He's that was him saying hello, in case, you know. Yeah. All right, let's put bring that up, and then I will switch the screen so that you guys can also see what that looks like. So if you're running a social media agency, Metrical is a really, really great asset to use. I think it's like $100 a month or something like that for a certain number of agencies, US. And then you can look at all the different things that you are planning for those businesses. So we film a lot of content and we pump out a heck of a lot of content, and the only way that we're able to keep up with that and schedule it and get it out there is to use a platform like Metrical. So let me bring up Metrical now. Here, this is okay, cool. Let's have a look. Let's go back.
But didn't he die because he was trying to unveil a pedophile ring?
Let's not get into this. Anyway, but I'm not gonna lie, man. I did have an itchy eye when I watched Fast and Furious 7. When
Fucking
at the
guy,
end.
what, when they were in space in a dinosaur?
No, when the
Which one are we up to now? 12? 23?
No, the one with Paul Walker and Vin Diesel. Like, you know that last scene they drive on different. Nah, man, and he was in a and the white Supra, and I couldn't, man. I was not gonna lie. Man, I'm not gonna lie.
Everyone watched that because he died. But didn't he die because he was trying to unveil a pedophile ring?
Let's not get into this. Anyway,
yeah, things can be a little bit messy at times, but anyway, that's fine. put this screen on right here. But that's the little.
Try again.
Try again. All right, let's give this another shot. That's okay. That is okay. Oh, there we go. Are you focusing now?
Yeah, change the focus.
Were you manually focusing?
Huh?
Are you manually focusing?
No, I'm just on the spot focus.
Oh, okay, spot focus. Okay. Look, I think that in the focus priority settings, I probably set it to prioritize faces. That's why it's not. I always do that when we're filming like weddings and stuff. I set everything to prioritize faces.
Come on, vampire.
Yeah, so that's probably why it's not working with my hand. But that's okay.
Huh.
Is it on now?
Um,
Can you hear me now?
not yet. Oh, you just changed it.
Now you can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I see what I made. I made a small mistake there. I just need to add this audio source, so in the other one as well. Okay, now you should be able to hear me no matter which scene I'm on. Apologies for that, everyone. The first goodness knows how long of this live stream is a little bit funny, but yeah, it is what it is. Today is, so this is going to go into raw video content. Yep, that's fine. To the 5th of March, and we'll go here. Three. And we also want to create a new one. Al Jinan Butchery Marketing Content. Fantastic. So while it's copying over, so a lot of people typically ask, oh, why does social media content creation cost so much money? This is a simple question that people ask actually. Just go online and check what one of these pro grade cards costs. You know what? Let's do it together. While we're waiting for this to finish, we'll actually check. Let's go on Amazon, because anyone can access Amazon from nearly anywhere around the world. And let's actually take a look at what those pro grade cards cost. And then we scale from there. So pro grade V90 cards. So these are two 56 gigabyte V90 cards. So we're looking at $317 per card. Now, if you're filming on FX9, FX6, A7S3, the FX3, any camera that even has 5K, 6K sensor, 8K sensor, you're talking terabytes upon terabytes of data. Now, if I was to tell you I think at the beginning of the screen, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I showed you an 8 terabyte SSD. An 8 terabyte SSD for storage costs about $1,000. $1,000 for 8 terabytes of solid state drive storage. And you might say, then why don't you go HDD and get a 16 terabyte HDD for $800? Or a 20 terabyte HDD or some other type of system. When you're doing this type of work, you need portability and you need speed. Pardon me. Now, when you're reading those large file sizes, the problem with HDDs is they typically have notoriously slow data transfer speeds, as well as notoriously slow data read and write speeds, really. So this raw video content, let's have a look at the file size. The file size is 10.18 gigabytes, right? That took maybe what, a minute and a half to transfer. So 10.18 gigabytes would take maybe 20 minutes, 15, maybe even 20 minutes on a terrible HDD. That's why I don't use them. They're also a lot less reliable. I think a couple years ago, I was working with a dealership client, very first client in this space, and I had a massive issue whereby they came to me and said, hey, we'd love to actually store some of the work on our own drives. And I said, that's perfectly fine. They gave me a drive, an HDD, and I was copying from HDD to HDD. And it took about 24 hours it took such a long time to copy all of their work over, because I was copying a 4 terabyte HDD's worth of work onto like another 4 terabyte HDD's worth of work. It didn't fill up the entire capacity, but it took long enough that the HDD that I had ended up overheating, and it started to show signs of that because it started to decouple from the computer by itself, and then it ended up just dying. And I ended up losing all of that work, and thank God I had delivered everything from a content editing and delivery standpoint, because I would have been screwed. So I have had SSDs fail on me. Notoriously SanDisk, not very happy with you guys. One of your 4 terabyte SSDs failed on me, and we had a lot of work on there, so I was not very pleased about that. And then so I'm now using Samsung. We do have some SanDisks and so on, and some Samsungs. Oh, okay, Brendan's got most of them over there, but we use a lot of SSDs, and I think we've probably got nearly 30 terabytes of SSDs worth of storage. And that's because when we do shoot, like tomorrow's shoot, I'm going to be doing a 3-hour interview. And a 3-hour interview like that, like we're talking 3-hour interview, straight recording, 25 FPS, 100 bits, 100 bit rate, 25 FPS, 4K, 25, said that now 3 times. Probably H.264, 422 10-bit color. That is gonna, per camera, that's gonna run me easily maybe 600 gigabytes of storage. And each one of those, if you think about it this way, each terabyte is $200. If you look at it that way. Sometimes you can get them a little bit cheaper if they're on sale. Maybe you can get a terabyte for 150 SSD, and then a 2 terabyte you're looking like 280, and it scales from there. But each terabyte is $200. So if you've got a client who wants you to do any kind of work, any kind of professional work, and you really want that quality, you're looking at a terabyte of footage. So already we need $200 to store this stuff. And then that's excluding the drive that you shoot on, which, like I said, 256 gigabytes, $317 we saw on Amazon. Then we need to look at all of the other associated accessories. Just a battery for the camera is $200. A cage for the camera to mount your professional accessories is $150. The lens, which is where the quality is, a good lens is setting you back anywhere from $1,500 to $3,000. Depends on how professional you want to be and the kind of quality you want to give to the client. And then remember, if you're going on any shoot, you need a redundancy camera. You never really shoot with one, you shoot with multiple. Like tomorrow's shoot, I'll be shooting with 3, but I'm taking 4. So you're looking at one system that you take with you on set could cost $6,000 to $10,000 to rig it out properly, a proper system. So That's why it costs money, guys. And that's before we even get to the expertise behind the filming and the expertise behind the, what do you call it? Editing, right? Brendan stuff.
Preacher.
Yeah. But I'm getting, I don't want to get too sidetracked, but that's essentially where that stuff comes from.
Pay us.
Pay us, imagine.
Hey.
Greedy. All right, so what I typically do here now is I go through each of the videos and I now separate them into what the videos are. So we did some content with this guy, and now I'm just going to eject this card. Eject. Probably shouldn't have ejected it because I just realized I didn't copy the other stuff off it, but it's fine. I'll eject it for now. Put it here. Nice. Now I'm going to go through and literally just categorize what each of the content ideas are so that when I input them or when I pass on the work, it's a lot easier for Brendan to look at it and go, oh, okay, cool. There is one that needs to be done ASAP today right now. So I'll do that one myself since Brendan is really busy.
How many videos did you
I'm
upload
sorry,
from YouTube?
I went off script. He
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
read. He didn't read the script, and neither did I. So we
I assume so.
yeah. So I did end up doing a different plan, but we'll organize a different shoot day together.
Of course.
He does have staff members who are happy to film.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
Two.
That's really
One really tall one, and then one average size one. So yeah.
They've been in the videos before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think I've seen them.
Yeah. So we should be okay. We should be okay.
I know you've done Sunday shoots before. Would that be something he's open to?
If the staff members are on, I think it's just about talking to him and seeing whether or not the staff that he wants on camera are on,
Okay.
and then we can organize shooting with them. Typically, when I shoot with him, we don't. Typically, with this particular client, we don't usually need to check with him if he's happy with the final work because he's usually happy with the shoot, and he trusts us to be able to convey the business in a really positive light. If we're going to shoot with the staff, Brendan, I think that it would be worth. We'll probably have to also shoot him the content to review. At least like the first 10 videos or something, to actually
You
review.
mean stuff alone?
Yeah, if we shoot with the staff without him,
Oh, okay.
I think he would want to see the content
Oh, yeah.
before it goes up.
For sure. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
But a lot of the videos, you usually have him in mind.
Okay. Yep.
Do you want some videos where it's just the stuff?
I think we need to do some videos with just the staff. Yeah. So one of the videos I did with the staff today is basically this guy, him. He's, so this video is just him. The first thing he does, he checks his phone, and the caption is "When your boss follows you on social media." And now he's he's gonna clean. And every time he cleans and then smiles at the camera. Yep. And some other things.
One more time. Yep. Go ahead.
Instagram story template. He's posting it on his socials. Because that's a joke, right? He's posting it on his socials.
This one wasn't going to be that intricate.
Yep. And now.
What kind of show?
Perfect.
Best employee, I don't know.
And
Yeah.
Let
Let me put this in. Let me put all of these in a folder. I'll organize it and then I'll pass it on to you.
Okay.
But this one, I need to get this one. Oh no, not this one. This is not the one that needs to be out today. The one that needs to be out today
Yep. 3,
is
yep. 2, 1. Pick. Can you put? Okay.
because I'll show you why.
Hey Waleed. Yo. It's 21 days into Ramadan and my mom's just tired of cooking and preparations. What can you do for her?
Give me a second, I'll show you.
Yep. So it's 21 days into
Perfect.
Ramadan. My mom's tired of cooking and preparations. What can you do for her? And then he brings out.
After 21 days of cooking non-stop, it's normal for mums to be burnt out by this time. We got rid of the gas chops. You know about our skewers already. We got
Did you notice that the focus breathing?
No.
See, for this period of time, it didn't focus on him. It focused on the back. That's okay because
Okay.
I did get.
Yep, 3, 2, 1. Pick.
that.
Yep. God, can you put that back down? And I wasn't recording yet. So start with this one.
okay.
I hadn't started recording. All right. Yep, that's it. Next one. Next one.
Yeah. So the 21 days into Ramadan one is the one that needs, because we are, as of today, 21 days.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh,
There's
okay.
10 days left.
Okay.
Oh, so just to clarify, you don't think the one with the social media one needs like a
I don't think that. I don't think it does. Because I think the simpler we can add it. I don't think it does, but we definitely add it. I mean, you're the creative. Yeah. So hey, I'm not gonna. I'm not
Okay.
gonna stop your
Yep, 3,
creativity.
2. Yep. Okay. I'll tell you what I'm doing.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's good.
All right.
Yep, 3. Yep.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's good.
All right. That's it. Now we can create a new folder. So this one is video 1, 21 days into Ramadan. What can you do for my mum? And that's what I do. I go through the videos when I film, and I essentially organize them into their individual components, because now when you input this into DaVinci Resolve, it's a lot easier for Brendan. So I'll just show you how that looks, and that way when Brendan takes over this drive, he already knows that everything's been put in there for him.
thanks, man.
You're welcome. Yep, so it's on the left hand side. So I'm going to just drag this in there. Oh, okay. Well, that's not being happy right now. That's okay. We'll bring it back and we will push this over here. And yes, change. All right, cool. So inside of the master, we can see 21 days into Ramadan. Let's come back over here. And then I'll do the same thing for the other videos while I wait for Brendan to finish up. I think another thing that, all right, what makes our job much easier? I probably honestly would say one of the things that make my job easier Metrical, like I said, and having an Apple computer. So the laptop that I'm using right now is the laptop that is typically, pardon me, sitting on my desk. I also carry one with me, and yeah, all right, here we are. There we go. I also carry one with me everywhere I go. Now this is literally just an M1 Pro MacBook Pro, 512 gigabytes SSD. The one that I'm editing on is also an M1 Pro MacBook Pro. Brendan is also using an M1 Pro MacBook Pro. We do have Windows computers and so on and other things, but I haven't felt the need to upgrade from this M1 Pro MacBook Pro at all. I mean, I've used the new M4 and the new M5, and they're blazingly fast and quick, but it's like, why? Apple did such a good job with Apple Silicon in this device. I'm sorry, Apple, but you did a great job with this, and I don't feel the need to upgrade just yet. Upgrading now would just be because I want to spend some money, and I don't want to spend any money right now upgrading. One big thing, yeah, so between those devices, I'm able to airdrop things, I'm able to share links, I'm able to, use continuity, I'm able to do all kinds of different all kinds of different things that just make the workflow so much easier. What are some of the pitfalls and challenges that I faced in this role? I think honestly, building the right systems and processes that proved to be one of the more challenging
Ahmed.
things that I've had to do. Yeah, it's one of the more challenging things because when you don't have systems and processes in place, it's hard to succeed.
Ready?
in this
3,
industry.
2, 1, 3.
There's so many things that
3,
can
2.
go wrong.
When to go and
Anything that can go wrong probably has
it.
gone wrong. in the
3,
past
2,
for me.
1.
So, yeah. This is just another reel that we did.
When to go
A bit of a
and
funny one.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah. So,
Now look.
what do these types of reels do?
3, 2, 1.
Simply put, they will help
Perfect.
your audience know just a little bit of the behind the scenes, the humor to you. So when they come into your store, you know, they're gonna
3,
see
2, 1.
who's sort of not behind the camera, but who's in front of the camera.
Perfect.
What is their sense of humor like?
All right.
What?
If you're ready. 3, 2, 1. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the moment.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Their EV plan was 911 goes hybrid and everything other than the 911 is electric.
Looks like 911. 5, 4, 3, 2.
That's terrible.
I'm using that. Oh man, nigga's too funny, bro.
Alright, video number 2. Video number 2, 21 days in Ramadan. Video number 2, this one is, this video is Waleed. Not hits. Yep, Ahmed. There we go. That's video number 2. So now that's that one. Now, typically, sometimes there's inspiration that goes along with these videos. So what I like to do one moment. Here we are. Let's see. Alright. What I like to do is provide Brendan with the inspiration behind a reel so that he knows the kind of music that I was going for and how that reel should actually look. Yep, I'm just responding to a client who is confirming something. Okay, that's video number 2. This video, I'm looking some more content. This video is just sort of like a cinematic montage of meat.
It's funny.
Alright, video 3. Cinematic meat montage. Right.
That's it. Yep.
Instead of buying meat from a supermarket and having all these suspicions if you're
All right. And 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. This video was about we're doing a stitch of another video. So essentially, we're showcasing. We had some great success with these types of videos in the past. We did one that got the butchery about 200,000 views. And eyes on the butchery are good because you don't necessarily have to push and sell things into people's faces, but you can point out the challenges and issues with their current diet. You can point out the challenges and issues with their current lifestyle. And doing that alone, just having people start questioning what's better for them does a lot. And if you're the one that shed light into
See, that's what
your
happens when you
lifestyle
buy
choices
meat
for
from a
somebody
supermarket.
else,
You're not
they
sure
question
if it's real meat.
and
Fake
that's
meat
why
that's
we
been
do
glued
this.
together.
A lot of people think, oh, it's
Why don't you
useless,
come
it's
to
useless,
your
but
local butcher? You can
get
get
in
a
the
eye
butcher's
fillet,
name.
Niceville eye fillet, cut to
200,000
however
eyes
you want.
saw this butchery and
No
people
suspicions,
from
you know exactly
all
what you're
over
putting in your
Sydney
body.
started messaging
Yep.
the people that worked at Al Jinan. They started messaging the butchery owner.
It's fresh.
So it's pretty impressive what social media can do for you.
3.
So this is video number 3. So new folder. Oh, the video number 4. Video 4. All right. Let's see here. I'm just referring to my notes on these videos so that I can actually also Yep. So video number 4, this is can I not? There we go. I love using a combination of mouse and trackpad. I showed them in the inverse or whatever, but that's okay. Yep, meat. That's so. This video. Don't settle for lip. Yep, don't settle for glutathione meat from your local supermarket.
And 3. So
Video number
you don't have
5,
to look at the
this
camera.
one. This was a bit of a comedic reel that we're going for.
2, 1. 2. So yep. And 3, 2.
That's it. So new folder with 10. Video 5. When your boss follows you on social media.
Okay, I'll tell you what I'm doing. Alright. And alright, 3, 2, 1, start it over.
Oh,
How much?
Yeah, okay. So this video we didn't actually end up fully doing, and that's because.
say, why would you buy that when you can have this?
Well, this one we did.
Doesn't get any fresher than this.
We didn't end up fully doing. This one we actually did. Yeah, so there was a video that we didn't end up fully doing. Again, sort of like mincemeat related, and the idea behind that is to showcase how poor supermarket quality can be, whereas butcher quality is always premium, especially if you buy from that butchery. And we did that by showcasing a stitch video whereby we see a viral video of someone showcasing how poor supermarket quality meat is, and then stitching and showing the butcher quality at that butchery. So in those types of instances, you don't actually have to say too much. You don't have to sell too hard. And what we actually typically find is when we do that type of content and we when we do that type of content and we put it out there, sometimes we're able to take that content and reuse it as ads. So the stuff that works really well organically, you can then take, flip, and put paid ads behind it, and you'll get really great click-through rates depending on what you're trying to do, and what the copy is and what you're trying to put across. But that's why it's good to do content, guys. Do more content, get your face out there. Why am I doing this live stream? I'm doing this live stream. I've wanted to do these live streams for a very, very long time because I feel that I do have a lot to say and love to share some of that information with you guys. And at the end of the day, the more of a relationship I build with you guys, the more I can also grow this business and what we do by sharing exactly what it is that we do and our expertise by showcasing and showing you us doing it in real time. Now, it's a bit difficult to showcase and show you when we're on set, but we don't have to be on set for me to do this. When I am on set, I do also capture behind the scenes. So that gimbal right there, right there behind me. Anyway, that gimbal right there behind me has a little, what do you call it? Attachment on it to attach a phone to. I used to use a GoPro, but I just figured that was way too difficult and a bit more challenging. So not challenging, but it's just you have to put an SD card in there, then take the SD card out, and the GoPro quality is worse than a phone. And what I ended up doing is just buying a 1 terabyte iPhone. And I thought, buy a 1 terabyte iPhone, forget about it. Just film as much as you want, airdrop it straight to the computer. That is why I use Apple products. I'm not entirely an advocate for Apple though. Don't get me wrong. Not entirely an advocate for Apple. Okay, there we go. New folder with selection. This is video number 6. Video 6. This video is Alright. This one is butcher's meat from supermarket versus butcher's hold on. Butcher's meat. Oh yeah. Minced meat from supermarket. Minced meat from supermarket versus minced meat from Algenan. This video we can delete. And now we can take these ones, bring that over here for a moment. Okay. Alright, now we've gotten all the videos all done. We can actually drag them into DaVinci Resolve, chuck them over here. As you can see, now I have separated each and every single one of those videos into their individual video components to make life easier for Brendan. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go into the settings here to make life even easier for Brendan and make sure we tick off use vertical resolution. Then we're going to go into proxy media resolution and we're going to go 1/8. Proxy media format, ProRes 422 is fine. Optimize media resolution, I'm going to go 1/8. Optimize media format, that's fine. Render cache format, that's fine. And the most important thing we're going to do, project media location is fine. Project proxy generation, we do need to select the right place for project proxy generation, and that is the folder that we built earlier. Then click open there. Then cache files location, again, the folder that we built earlier. Cache stills location, and again, the folder that we built earlier. Stills, boom, done. And now we can click save. Yep, now we highlight all this and click proxy media, generate proxy media. It will generate. What that means is that when Brendan's using this, because all of the files will be in that folder, if he needs to use a proxy, if for whatever reason his computer is bogged down, he can just toggle the proxies on. And if you don't know what proxies are, this is not a video editing tutorial. It is just me showing you our workflow and why workflow is important in a social media agency. It doesn't matter if you're an agency, if you're an independent editor, or you work with other people, or you do a wedding business, or whatever it is. Even if you work for yourself and you're trying to do content for your own business, it is always good to have a process. All right. While that's doing that, I'm just going to jump into our Metricool. Do you have a drive? I'll just use this one. All right.
I do.
I was gonna say I was gonna put
The content?
the content onto a drive for you.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm pretty sure I can use this one. Sorry. So once everything is done, I will export the DRP with all the updates, and then I will save that DRP onto a drive for Brandon to take care of and work on. I do think that the proxy generation is taking a little bit longer because I'm live streaming, and I can see here that live streaming is using about 4.3% CPU, 60 frames, duration 55 minutes, dropped frames 0.06.
It's on 85, I'm not too sure.
85 gigabytes.
Yeah.
It should be okay. I should be able to put it on this. Yep.
Oh, you said you thought a couple of things could be amended on the engagement BTS?
Yes. So the first one, I don't even remember. I don't now remember seeing it. Let me watch it again. I've now forgotten. So, yeah, 1 second. Let's bring that up. Let's download it. All right. Let's watch this video.
Oh, he's suffering.
Let me tell you about the man that can handle anything but the sea.
So today we're actually filming an engagement and we're on a boat. That's the set for today. It's actually extremely exciting. I can't wait.
Well, I know he wish he waited.
We've got our inspo ready. You might not be able to see that because of the sun, but we've got a bunch of boat related inspo right here to guide the couple. And I think here they come now.
Oh, he's suffering.
Let me tell you about the man that can handle anything but the sea.
So today we're actually filming an engagement and we're on a boat. That's the set for today. It's actually extremely exciting. I can't wait.
Well, I know he wish he waited.
We've got our inspo ready. You might not be able to see that because of the sun, but we've got a bunch of boat related inspo right here to guide the couple. And I think here they come now.
Oh, he's suffering.
Let me tell you about the man that can handle anything but the sea.
So today we're actually filming an engagement and we're on a boat. That's the set for today. It's actually extremely exciting. I can't wait.
Well, I know he wish he waited.
We've got our inspo ready. You might not be able to see that because of the sun, but we've got a bunch of boat related inspo right here to guide the couple. And I think here they come now.
No, that's good. Yeah, let's chuck it up on the weddings page. You did. There is one small mistake.
Yeah,
I'm not sure if you noticed it.
probably didn't.
Okay. The clip at 0013 is not fully in frame.
Can't wait.
Well,
Oh, yeah. 13 seconds?
Yeah.
Wow. Keen eye. Yeah. I can fix that.
Yeah. And I think the only other thing is just chucking on some captions.
Okay.
Yeah. Even if they're small. Some of us don't have the best hearing these days.
No, man, don't let the age catch up to you, man. Fight it.
It's winning.
Fight it with all you have.
It's winning with all it has.
kid don't mean you're old.
There we go. Proxies are done. Okay. Now, like I said, I will now export the project file. So export. I do know how to do it. Here we are. Export project. There we are. We're going to go here. And then we're going to go to March content, DaVinci Resolve project, and there we go. Now we save it, and that is the project file. Okay, so that is a good portion of my work done for today. I'm going to save the rest of the live streams for another day. I'm thinking of doing just one of these a week. So if you do come across this live stream and you enjoy this content, I apologize for the earlier issues in the live stream. Where in which there was no audio. I hadn't set up the scenes correctly in OBS. Typically, I've been using StreamYards for a very long time, but I really dislike StreamYards. I don't like it at all. So switching back to OBS, I hadn't used OBS in a very long time myself, but now I'm going to get back into it. But I'll see you in the next one, and hopefully by then we'll also have restarted the tech page. And if you've got any questions that you want to know about, oh, what happened here? Okay, it looks like my camera went off. My camera ran out of battery just as I was finishing the stream. So let's end it there. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments section and we'll answer them in the next stream.